Are you following a calorie deficit diet in order to lose body fat or lose weight, but it doesn't seem to be working? Are you getting frustrated that you're hitting your macros, hitting your calorie deficit every day, crushing your workouts, but nothing seems to be happening, or you don't seem to be achieving the results that you want with either body fat loss or weight loss? It's possible that you aren't eating enough in your calorie deficit diet, and this is holding you back from seeing the results you want. In this video, I'm gonna give you 5 signs that you aren't eating enough in your calorie deficit diet. And if you're experiencing any of the signs that I talk about in this video today, watch all the way to the end because I'm gonna give you a few tips on how you can fix it. Let's get right into it, but if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you get a notification when I release a new video just like this one every single week. My name is Michelle Roots, kinesiologist, personal trainer, nutrition coach, and fitness and fat loss motivation specialist. I have over 16 years experience in the industry helping people increase lean muscle, decrease body fat to become the strongest, leanest, healthiest versions of themselves. And I created this channel because I want to help you as well. Let's get right into the 5 signs of why you might not be eating enough in your calorie deficit diet. Number 1, you're not seeing improvements in strength gains in the gym and you constantly feel tired or that you're struggling to get through your workouts. So this is a very common one. If your goal is a body recomposition, which I talk about a lot in my videos on this channel already, meaning you're looking to increase lean muscle, decrease body fat in order to appear leaner and see more cuts in your arms and just change the shape of your body, you want to be fueled up enough so that when you go into the gym, you have enough fuel in your body to lift heavy weights and really crush and push through your workouts. But if you are not consuming enough calories on a regular basis, not only are you not fueling your body enough to go in the gym, feel great, feel strong, and really push through plateaus and continue to get stronger, you're also not fueling your body up enough to recover from those workouts. And in the recovery is where your body is actually rebuilding your muscle tissue that you've broken down in the gym. The recovery process is where the muscle is built when you're sleeping, with your post-workout nutrition, all of these things. So if you're not bringing in enough calories to help your body do these processes, it's gonna be very difficult and probably not even possible to increase muscle, get stronger in order to in turn decrease body fat to appear leaner and stronger. So that's the first sign that possibly you might not be eating enough. Number 2, you're constantly thinking about food. You're always hungry and you're constantly having cheat days, cheat meals, or falling off track on the weekends and getting back on track on Monday to Friday. Then the weekend comes and you go the complete opposite way. It's a possibility that you are not eating enough on a daily basis to keep your body satisfied, to keep your hunger levels down, to keep cravings down, and keep you feeling energized. One thing I find that is very, very common in a lot of the women I work with, whether it's in my online coaching or my in-person coaching, is 1, they are drilled into their heads that 1,200 calories is the magic number. And if you wanna know why 1,200 calories is not necessarily the magic number for you, I made an entire video all about that. I'll link that in the description below if you wanna go watch that one after this. But that mentality of eating less to lose weight is not necessarily always the fix. If you find yourself constantly thinking about food, if you finish a meal and you're already thinking about what the snack's gonna be in the next hour or 2, there's a possibility you're not eating enough at mealtime. It's not filling you up, and that's why you're getting hungry an hour or 2 later. This is what I often see from people and that I work with and help on a regular basis to build a healthier relationship with food is they plan out their healthy day in, say, whatever, 1,400 calories. They have their meals planned, but often those meals are too small and there's not enough substance in the meal to hold you over. So if you're someone who's constantly snacking late at night and you're like, why am I snacking? Why can't I just stop this habit? Why am I getting cravings? It's because you're not eating enough during the day. One thing I always tell people is, okay, you can have your little chicken breast and a little bit of broccoli and maybe like this much rice on the side because people are scared to eat carbs at night. That's what you have for dinner. And you're like, perfect, I ate healthy. 2 hours later, kids go to bed and you're hitting that snack cupboard hard because you didn't fulfill your cravings. You didn't fill yourself up at dinner. My recommendation is always increase the protein, eat some carbs, load up on high volume foods to keep you feeling full. If you wanna know what high volume foods are, I have a video all about that already too. I'll link that in the description below. But if this is you and you're constantly thinking about food, you constantly feel hungry, when you eat a meal, you're never necessarily satisfied and you're always thinking about what's the next thing I'm gonna eat after that, how much longer till I get to eat that, it's probably that because you're not eating enough to fuel your body and satisfy what your body needs to function. Sign number 3, you're not eating enough in your calorie deficit. You constantly feel tired, you're irritable or what I call hangry, mood swings, you get that midday slump and your energy doesn't seem to sustain you throughout the entire day, or you have trouble falling asleep and trouble staying asleep. So throughout the day, if you're not fueling your body with enough fuel and you go long periods of time without eating, what starts to happen is what I call hanger. You get irritable, you get tired because your blood sugar starts to drop. And if you don't eat something to raise your blood sugar back up, that starts to affect your mood, your ability to concentrate. If you constantly get headaches, lightheadedness, dizziness, these are all signs and cues that our body is giving us that it needs more fuel and more calories to survive. This is completely separate from a scheduled intermittent fasting plan that someone might be following. I'm talking about someone who's not following any kind of intermittent fasting plan and they are just eating when they get hungry and thinking with that mindset of, if I eat less throughout the day, I'm going to lose weight. And when it comes to sleep, if you're constantly under eating as well as over exercising, which often come hand in hand, your body won't have the glycogen stores to keep your blood sugar stable while you're sleeping. In turn, it can release the stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, and that release of those hormones can either prevent you from falling asleep or actually wake you up in the middle of the night. Of course, there could be many other things that can cause you to be irritable, can cause you to have headaches and affect your sleep. But if you are checking off the things on the list I've already mentioned, and then you're checking yes on this one too, it might be worth looking into how many calories you're eating. This could be another sign to you that you are not eating enough calories on a daily basis. I just want to take a minute to thank today's video sponsor, Element, one of my favorite go-tos for replenishing my electrolytes. Electrolytes are so important for so many functions in the body, including hormonal regulation, nutrient absorption, and fluid balance. And sometimes water just isn't enough. Element has the perfect balance of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium, and better yet, no sugar and artificial sweeteners, so zero junk. Element can help prevent and eliminate headaches, muscle cramps, fatigue, sleeplessness, and other common symptoms of electrolyte deficiency. So if you live an active lifestyle, especially if you sweat a lot in your workouts, then maybe an electrolyte drink like Element is exactly what you're missing in your life. Right now, Element is offering my listeners a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 single serving packets free with any Element order. This is a great way to try all 8 flavors. Get yours at drinkelement.com/Michelle. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/Michelle. Sign number 4, you might not be eating enough calories to lose weight. Your weight just isn't budging. The number on the scale isn't going down, and you're not necessarily getting the building of the lean muscle, decreasing of the body fat in order to achieve a body recomposition. So of course, a very short-term caloric deficit can lead to weight loss. But if you are someone who's consistently and constantly under eating, maybe for the last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, all of the media and diet cultures have got into your head thinking that you can't eat carbs, you can't eat over 1,200 calories and all of these things. If you're constantly not giving your body enough calories just to perform the daily functions like digestion, walking around your house, all up and down the stairs, driving your car, all of these things, eventually your body is going to adapt and trying to hold on to whatever it has. These changes will start to happen. It'll start to reduce your active thyroid hormone and start to raise stress hormones like cortisol. These hormonal changes can stall your weight loss and also reduce your ability to decrease body fat. And sign number 5, you might not be eating enough. Your hair is falling out. This is a very common sign of nutritional deficiency, which could be a lack of calories, a lack of protein, iron. So all of a sudden, if you find your hair is falling out significantly and you have been eating in a low calorie diet for a really long time, it's a possibility that this is a sign your body's giving you that you are not eating enough calories. So there you go, guys. Those are the top 5 signs that you might not be eating enough to achieve your weight loss or fat loss goals. There's also another few I can just quickly mention. You're always cold. There's changes in your menstrual cycle, ladies. If you lose your period or you find you're getting all of a sudden getting irregular periods, which you never had before, this could also be a sign that you are not taking in enough calories. So what can you do? If you just watch this video and you're like, yup, oh no, now what do I do? here's what we're gonna do. There's a few options. If you are someone who is a chronic dieter and you have constantly been eating in a calorie restriction because your goal is to lose weight, you've been exercising 5-6 days a week, trying to burn all the calories, but yet not taking in very many calories, there's a few things you can try. You can try what's called a reverse diet. So that is where you're going to build your calories back up to maintenance, and you're gonna try and eat at maintenance for 2 to 4 weeks and take what we call a diet break. Maybe even longer, depending on how you feel and how it goes. If you don't know what a reverse diet is, or you don't really know how to start at that, got a video for you already on my channel. I'll link that in the description below if you wanna go watch that next. If the thought of doing a reverse diet and eating up at maintenance calories kind of scares you, what you can start to do is start to track your food right now, especially if you're not tracking and you're just kind of eating when you're hungry. Just take 2 or 3 days to start just tracking your food. See how many calories you're actually eating, see how many grams of protein you're eating, carbs, fats, what kind of macro split you're doing, how much fiber you're getting in a day, all of these things. And then what you can start to do, so say you find, wow, I'm only actually eating 1,200 or 1,300 calories a day. I know I need to get more than that. You can just start to add a small snack. So for the first week, try and get up to 1,500 calories. Add one snack throughout the day, obviously a healthy snack that's nutrient dense, protein focused, and start to add that and see how you feel. And then you can slowly start to increase your calories that way and just see how your body feels. But this is one of the best 2 ways if you are consistently under eating and you have that fear that if I eat more, I'm gonna gain weight. What I always like to tell people is you're eating next to nothing right now and the scale still isn't budging. What have you got to lose? Because you definitely can't go lower. You cannot go lower. So what do you have to lose? To think of food as fuel, start making healthier choices, high volume foods, nutrient dense foods, less processed foods, and think about what those are doing for you and for your body. And when you go to the gym and you're doing your workout, the food you've provided your body is going to help you get stronger in the gym. One of the top things I hear from a lot of my online coaching clients after the first week of just tracking their food and following the macro and calorie guidelines I've given them, one, the number is often higher than they have been eating, and I have to almost talk them off the ledge and say, trust the process, please just eat the food and see how it goes. Usually by the first week or the second week, the most common thing I hear is, I feel so much energy. I'm not getting sleepy in the middle of the day. I feel full all the time. I don't have any more cravings. So change your mindset, change your life. Food is fuel. Do not be scared if you are someone who has been a chronic dieter and constantly under eating. Do not be scared to increase your calories. If you're worried that you're gonna see that number go up, throw your scale out the window, focus on non-scale victories. Are you getting stronger in the gym? Is your sleep improving? Are your energy levels improving? Are you losing inches? Take progress pictures. How do you feel on a daily basis? Are you less irritable? Do you feel happy? Have your cravings gone down? These are all amazing things for just overall quality of life and feeling good in your own body. It's not all about that number on the scale. Remember that. So there's my tips for today, guys. I really hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below or shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm always happy to help. Give this video a like if you found the information helpful. And if you need more help, you can find out more about my online fitness and nutrition coaching. I'll put a link in the description below as to where you can find out more about working with me one-on-one to learn how to fuel your body, build a healthy relationship with food, and finally reach your fat loss goals. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you next week.